She told me that she was out with the girls tonight.
They say love is a gamble.
I'm just telling you the truth. Don't trust me.
And next Wednesday,
You cannot just keep coming to my house in the middle of the night.
you'll never believe how quickly
You're leaving this early?
I like to be independent.
fortunes can turn.
Isaiah quit
He left and started his own salon.
and took my clients with him.
This is not how I imagined this going.
The truth is, I don't know if he came home or not.
What?
Tyler
All right, Sistas fans, you just saw the preview for this week's episode, Season 3, Episode 9, entitled Complicated Situations. And yeah, let's talk about the trailer you just saw, as well as the end credit trailer we got at the end of the last episode. So Zach gets a phone call. He's upset about it being a big loss. He only has $780, meaning that he didn't lose all of the $19,900 he put into the stock. But at the end of the day, you know, he's in a bad situation. But remember, the stocks could always bounce back. And based on the episode synopsis for, I believe it's Run Tell That, he might be in for a huge financial boost soon enough. But strangely enough, after he wakes up in bed with Fatima, I don't know if this is the next morning or if it's the same night, but he just says, hey, don't trust me, I'm effed up, like, you know, don't give me your heart and everything. And Fatima was like, look, if I know you're effed up, I know you're going through a lot, so I wouldn't be with you if I, you know, wasn't trying to get involved with that. And this is what kind of makes me upset, because what Zach is saying here is kind of like what Fatima did that morning, where she pretty much just blew up for no reason. You know, like when Zach was quote unquote trying to sneak out, and then Fatima was just acting completely irrational. But I'll admit that at least Zach is keeping true to his word and saying how he feels and saying what he means, because it's almost as if he's just, again, reminding Fatima that, hey, I'm a screw up. So maybe I'm not the kind of guy you think I am. So it's almost, I need to see the scene. I need to see the scene play out in order to make a full judgment on it. But it just seems a little bit forced. But at the same time, I understand it, because Zach is actually being vulnerable. But a lot of these situations after sex is when these conversations happen, when they should happen beforehand. But what do I know? So it looks like we do get to the next morning, because Preston's asking Danny why you slept on the couch and are you leaving for work early. Yeah, I just like my own space sometimes. You know, I just want to be independent. So I honestly have nothing to say here, because Danny is literally doing the opposite of what Zach is doing, and that's being honest with Preston, because of the fact that, well, I get it. He might. I feel like there's going to be an episode where, if it wasn't for episode synopsis spoiling certain things, there might be an episode where Danny comes home from work and Preston's gone, and I would not blame him, because of the fact that, well, even if I did pay the 3 months of rent, I'd be like, you know what? I'd rather just cut my losses and go somewhere else than be under the same roof with somebody who either acts like I doesn't exist, act like I don't exist, or seems like they don't want to be bothered with me. You know what? I'm gone. So, I'm sorry. The trailer actually does pick up where we left off, where Gary is confronting her and Robin at the girls' night event. Basically, oh yeah, I'm her fiance. Oh yeah, she's been talking about you all night, which is a fact. But then Gary's like, wait, so you know, she told me she was going out with the girls, but what's this? And I think we see the girls kind of peeking over, noticing what's going on. And I think, you know, again, she's on the phone with Karen, but basically says, I don't know where Gary went, because I don't think he came home last night. And speaking of Karen, I believe one of her employees, Isaiah, not only quit, but took a bunch of Karen's customers with him, because he's starting his own salon. It looks like Q is over at Maurice and Calvin's apartment, and he's jokingly telling Calvin, you better put on your headphones tonight, because you know I can get loud. And it looks like there's a scene where Q is getting undressed, and Maurice is like, wait, this isn't how I thought this would go, because it seems like, you know, Maurice is still on the I'm trying to help you get better as a person, I'm not trying to just hop in bed with you. Jacoby actually pops on over to Sabrina's apartment, and Sabrina's like, you can't keep coming over here in the middle of the night. And Jacoby's like, yeah, this is a letter saying that I did nothing wrong. And we get to the last scene, I believe, again, Karen's at the salon, but Aaron approaches her saying, hey, I just wanted to come see you. I've been thinking about you all night. And, you know, he embraces her, and I think that she can tell that he's hard. So, yeah, the episode title seems legit. Complicated situations all around Jacoby, Sabrina, Karen's going through it. Andy did this to her own damn self. And, you know, Danny's just making a mountain out of a molehill. So, let's see what this week has to bring in this week's episode. And with that being said, I will talk to you all soon.